Spiritual awakening is a profound journey of self-discovery and expansion of consciousness. It's a process that can be both beautiful and disorienting as you start to see the world and yourself in entirely new ways. While everyone's awakening is unique, there are certain common experiences that many people go through. This guide will explore 12 things you may experience as you awaken spiritually, shedding light on this profound transformation. 1. A feeling of coming home to yourself. Have you ever had moments where you feel completely at peace and at one with yourself, almost like you're reuniting with a long-lost part of your being? These are preview glimpses of your true, authentic nature shining through. It's a feeling of coming home to who you really are beyond all the labels, roles, and masks we wear in daily life. In these moments, you tap into a deep sense of wholeness and completeness within. There's no need to be anything other than exactly what you are. It feels like your soul is taking a deep, satisfying breath after being confined for so long, realizing that this feeling of homecoming is your birthright, not something you need to search for outside yourself. 2. Inexplicable bouts of intense emotion. As you awaken spiritually, you may experience sudden bursts of very intense emotions like joy, sadness, anger, or grief, often without any obvious reason. One moment you're fine, the next you're overwhelmed by powerful feelings. What's happening is, your psyche is clearing out old emotional blocks, traumas, and stored pains from the past. It's like finally getting the chance to process and release all the stuff you've been carrying around for lifetimes. These emotional surges, while intense, reefers cleansing and purifying you. They are gateways towards feeling lighter, freer, and more vibrant. As difficult as they can be, don't resist them. Allow the emotions to flow through you, knowing they are part of making space for your radiant, unburdened true self to emerge. 3. Heightened sensitivity and intuition. On the spiritual awakening journey, you start becoming much more aware of subtle energies, signs, and messages all around you. Your intuition, that gut feeling or inner knowing, gets stronger and clearer. You may have spontaneous thoughts, visions, or physical sensations that turn out to be accurate premonitions or guidance. Your whole being starts feeling like an energetic antenna, able to pick up on the vibrational frequencies of people, places, and situations. You can sense if something or someone feels in alignment through your bodily felt senses, hunches, or instincts. This blossoming of your intuitive multisensory awareness feels inspiring, yet can also be disorienting at first. Treat it with reverence. This is your deep inner wisdom coming online. 4. Transcendent experiences of oneness. At certain moments of beauty, stillness, or heightened presence, you may feel an overwhelming sense that you and everything around you are simply one unified field of existence. The perceived boundaries between your physical form and the surrounding world seem to dissolve into seamless unity. You feel intimately connected to all of life in a profound, undefinable way. These are glimpses into the infinite source consciousness that both permeates and transcends all manifest reality. Time seems to stand still, and there is only an eternal present filled with incredible peace, expansiveness, and unconditional love. While fleeting, these deep awakenings to the truth of oneness leave you forever changed, knowing your being is far vaster than this temporary physical experience. 5. Relationships begin to shift. Don't be alarmed if some relationships in your life start shifting or falling away as you awaken spiritually. This isn't necessarily good or bad. It's just part of the natural unfolding process. The truth is, as your consciousness expands, some connections will no longer be able to energetically keep up. It's an experience of realignment. With utmost compassion, you may find yourself naturally outgrowing certain relationships, friendships, or connections that no longer feel authentic or vibrationally aligned with your highest path. As departing bonds create space, you'll be delighted to find new, like-minded soul companions and soul tribes entering your experience as well. Both emerging and releasing connections are part of making way for your spiritual rebirth. 6. Life's mirrors become more vivid. Have you noticed that the people, events, and experiences appearing in your life are becoming incredibly reflective mirrors for your current state of consciousness? Perhaps positive or negative circumstances seem to be playing out in exaggerated ways. This is because through spiritual awakening, you're removing layers of obstruction that were preventing you from fully seeing the reflection. Each person, challenge, or situation holds the precise lessons, awakenings, and growth opportunities you need in that moment. Nothing is happening randomly. The universe is a perfect feedback mirror, always showing you the areas that need more integration, expansion, or release. Approach every reflection with an open mind and courageous heart, allowing life to perfectly guide your transformation. 7. Questioning your beliefs and identity. Who am I? Why am I here? What is my life's purpose? You may find yourself wrestling frequently with these bigger questions about existence as old beliefs, conditioning, and identities fall away. Ideas and convictions you once held as certainties now feel limited, incomplete, or misaligned with your deepening realizations about the nature of reality. This experience of groundlessness, where nothing seems certain anymore, can feel scary and unsettling at first, but it's a beautiful initiation into being able to perceive from a vastly more expanded perspective. You're outgrowing the need to be confined by rigid identities, dogmas, or stories. Your true self is too vast to be contained. Allow yourself to keep an open, beginner's mind, free from attachments to any fixed ideologies. Stay curious about exploring fresh philosophies, teachings, and ways of relating to the interconnected whole. True freedom arises from letting go and embracing the journey of not knowing. 8. Synchronicity dances around you. With your heightened sensitivity, you'll likely start witnessing the magical choreography of deeply meaningful signs and synchronistic experiences unfolding all around you. Recurring numbers, symbols, images, words, pieces of guidance. These are signs from the universe mirrored through seemingly separate events with too much precision to be mere chance. It is as if the cosmic intelligence is speaking to you directly through this sacred symbolic language, providing mystical breadcrumbs leading you towards your highest awakening and remembrance. Each synchronicity resonates with specific frequencies containing revelation, energy activations, and messages. Pay rapt attention. These exquisitely orchestrated experiences are gateways into expanded dimensions of consciousness. 9. The material world loses its allure. As your spiritual eyes open wider, you'll realize that the mindless pursuit of material wealth, power, and consumption is ultimately a fruitless endeavor. The cultural conditioning around accumulating possessions, chasing status symbols, or endlessly wanting more starts to feel empty, even a bit ridiculous. Those things which may have once seemed so desirable now lose their allure. Instead, you feel a deeper calling awakening within, a yearning for authenticity, for true freedom, for a life of meaning and depth. You start craving more simplicity, spaciousness, and fewer distractions from the eternal essence of who you are. You want to let go of attachments and busyness to be more present, mindful, and fulfilled. Realign yourself with this calling of your soul. It knows your real, lasting source of peace and joy has nothing to do with external possessions or roles. It's a shift of energy from seeking outwardly to being already spiritually prosperous within. 10. Spontaneous bodily awakenings. For some people, the journey of awakening is accompanied by spontaneous activations, shifts, and awakenings within their physical vehicle. You may experience strange involuntary movements, jolts of energy shooting through your body, or the unmistakable rising of the powerful Kundalini serpent energy. Intense bodywork or spiritual practices can sometimes initiate these radical openings as your system calibrates to hold more illuminating frequency. While these sensations can seem odd or disorienting, try not to fear them. They are signs of your being rapidly evolving and upgrading to integrate higher octaves of consciousness. Rather than resisting these somatic awakenings, welcome them with radical trust and surrender. Your body is reconfiguring itself to be a fitting vessel for your ultimate enlightenment. Have patience and care for yourself through any purifications, activations, or rewiring taking place at a cellular level. 11. An inextinguishable flame of truth. Have you felt an undeniable spark of passion and inner fire being stoked within you? This is the flame of truth awakening, a blazing sense of clarity around your deepest wisdom, convictions, and integrity that cannot be extinguished. As you surrender layers of falsity, every cell in your being becomes aligned with authenticity. The magnetic pull of this inner truth eclipses any fears, insecurities, or external pressures to dim your light. It gives you the courage to shed any masks and pretenses, to live in radical authenticity and alignment with your soul's highest vision and values. You feel called to be nothing other than your most real, raw, vulnerable self. 12. Waves of unconditional love and joy. Even amidst the journey of shedding old pains, patterns and constraints, you'll likely be graced with ecstatic waves of pure, unconditional love and joy washing over you. These blissful feelings can arrive unexpected, while meditating, immersed in nature's beauty, or even spontaneously without cause. It's an oceanic experience of love so profound, so all-encompassing, so direct, that it cannot be adequately described through words. In these moments, there is only unity consciousness without separation. Every cell in your being is immersed in sublime love, peace, and rejuvenating bliss. These are rapturous glimpses of realizing your true divine essence, untamed by any temporary form. To experience these waves is to viscerally awaken to the truth that you are fashioned of that very same love. It is the fabric of your inmost core and source essence. Spiritual awakening is a journey of profound transformation that can touch every aspect of your life. While the experiences outlined above are common, each person's path is unique and deeply personal. Embrace the challenges and the moments of clarity with equal reverence, for they are all part of the beautiful process of awakening to your true nature and the vast expanse of consciousness that exists within and around you. Trust the journey, and know that each step you take brings you closer to the realization of your highest potential. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.